Hi everyone. I am Goddess Taya 4444. My name is Tanya. This reading continues with the Earth signs Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. I'm getting an update on those with my deck. I'm using the singles and relationship deck. We're going to see what's blocking you. Okay? And you can work on that. Whatever it is that's blocking you, you can work on that. I am going to try to show you another point of view of trying to get rid of that block and give you the best of my advice, what I done went through and all that. So, work with me here, y'all, okay? I hope you all had a peaceful, nice sleep, sweet dreams, and all that. Okay, so Earth signs, let's see what's going on with those of you that is in a relationship or singles. Okay? Clear. Spirit guides, tell me about my earth signs. What's blocking them in the relationship and those that are single? What's going on? Well, and this is going to help you face, because some of y'all may not realize that this is what you're doing. Okay. So you have fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. And it's not true. You are not meant to be alone. God made someone for everyone, okay? Now, some of you, there are lessons that you need to learn. Some of you may really, really find true love. Or rather, you want true love. But if you want true love, how are you gonna get it if you gave up on love? So don't ever do that. You can say to yourself, well, for a while I'm just not gonna look for love. That's the best choice right there. I'm just, not gonna give my heart so freely and all this and that, and just take your time. Somewhere within you, when your soul is ready, your soul will let you know when you're ready for love again, or to open your heart. Some of you are scared to open your heart because you're scared of that heartbreak. But as I told air signs and fire signs, okay, you had your heart broken one time, right? Don't be afraid of being hurt, because that is the only way that you'll learn. You'll become stronger. When you get your heart broken, you take that heartbreak and you give it to God and ask Him to, you put it in God's hands and ask Him to heal your heart. But for right now, I have given up on love. You know what I'm saying? You give it to Him like that. You tell Him like that. I have given up on love. So God, I'm giving you my heart. I want you to heal my heart. And the first thing that, when you do that, the first thing that you done did, the first exact thing that you done did, and you don't even know you did it. You don't even know you did it. When you do that, you are giving God your heart. That is the first step that you made, and you don't even realize it. God, my heart is broken. So and so and so hurt me, and such and such and such and such. God, I give you my heart. I want you to heal my heart. And you don't, when you say that to Him, like I said, you don't even realize it. Some of y'all won't even realize it. Realize the fact that you have given God your heart. That's when your spiritual journey starts. You awaken. And then when you sit back for a while, He'll talk to you. He'll tell you. He'll tell you. He might tell you. Okay, for example, say like you love someone, this person that broke your heart. You put this person up on a pedestal. And you didn't even realize that this is what you was doing, right? God will let you know. Give me an example named Tim. He will let Tim know. Tim, you put Diane up on a pedestal. You put Diane before me. And see, God is a jealous God, and God don't like that. He don't like you putting other people, human. He do not like for you to put human up on a pedestal before Him, because a human cannot do what He can do for you. So you see where I'm going with this? Because I'm going to give you an example. It was just me and my brother. I had no other siblings. It was just me and my brother. And I felt like my brother could do no wrong. None. Seriously, I honestly thought that he could do no wrong. And I had him up on such a high pedestal. The day that my brother passed, It put my whole body in shock. Oh, I'm getting emotional. It put my whole body in shock. And I couldn't take his loss. I felt like there was a part of me that had left. Oh, it still bothers me. But I have to tell y'all to give y'all an example of what I'm talking about. Okay? It took me about 30 years to maybe about 30 or 20 years to get over his death. And it's the way he died. The person shot him first in the leg. Then they finished him off by cutting his throat. Ooh, I didn't think that this was going to affect me like this. But they finished my brother off by cutting his throat. By cutting his throat. It was like my brother was my world. And to this day, I do miss him. It was about 30 years ago. He was living a fast life. And you know, one thing that I remember, my mother was so stressed out. You know, she would have these fainting spells. When she gets stressed out. And the thing that hurt me to my fucking heart is that I had to tell my brother that he had to go. He had to get out. Because when I seen my mother fall on the bed, I was scared. And you know, I didn't know what was going on. Then when I went to the hospital with my mother, when I looked out the window of the ambulance while I was going to the doctor with my mother, and I saw my brother sitting on the step. It was just like, it hurt my heart. It hurt my heart. I seen the pain in him. I seen that pain of him not knowing what to do. You know. And that hurt my heart. It hurt my heart so bad. I didn't want to tell my brother he had to get out. I never wanted to be in that position. So what I'm saying is, when my brother died, and I sat for a while, right? In my thoughts, I didn't have a job and all that. I didn't have a job, so I really wasn't doing anything. So I had time alone with my mother. I was always sheltered. Me sitting alone, God spoke to me. And he said, Tanya, you put your brother up on a pedestal. But I want you to put me up on a pedestal. I don't want you to put nobody, no human, up on a pedestal before me. That's my whole point of the story. And when I realized that, and now I am telling you, you don't ever, 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 ever in your life put no human, whether it's your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle. I don't give a fuck who it is. Even a co-worker, a best friend. I don't give a fuck who it is. You do not. Don't ever put another human being up on a pedestal before God. Because God can do for you what they can't. God is your Father. God is. Blessed Mother is your mother. That's where you came from right there. So that's what I'm saying right there. So you thought it was fated for you to be alone. No, that's not true. You're not fated to be alone. You need to put the situation in God's hands, okay? And don't ever put nobody up on a pedestal. Don't love nobody no more than you love God. Okay, so that's what's blocking you. You thinking that you're not, that you are meant to be alone. You're not meant to be alone. God has somebody for you. He'll let you know. He'll let you know when you're ready. He'll let you know. So you're not meant to be alone. You feel like you're burnt out. You feel like you're burnt out. You're doing everything. You may be a mother. You may be going to school. Your life is full of what you do. You feel emotionally burnt out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Take some time to yourself. If you need to take a break, if you need to take that break, take it. And I'm not talking about just for a few hours. I'm talking about until you feel like you can carry on. You need to rest. I know some of you, is you can't, but I can tell you one thing. When it's time for you to rest, God will make you rest. God will sit your behind down for a while. You may, because see, when you're under stress, you do get sick and everything. God does not make you sick, but He allows that struggle or that illness or whatever you're struggling with. He allows that to sit you down. Let me give you an example. Say like, I'm just. This is a very, 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 very good example here. Say like the entertainers right now, they're not doing too much work. It's before the people around them had them constantly moving. They didn't have no time to themselves. They didn't even have freaking time to sleep. They're constantly working, non-stop, 24 hours a day, practicing, going to shows, all this and that. Look at it now. Look at it now. God will allow them. God will not allow, but God will sit your behind down so that you can rest. God didn't make no robots. If He intended for you to be a robot, you would be. You're human. Get that through your head. Say to yourself, I ain't no damn robot. God didn't make no robots. I can't keep going like this and take your break. If you find that you can't take a break, put it in God's hands and ask Him to help, to make a way for you to have a break. And He will. So some of y'all are burnt out. Y'all need a break. Y'all need to rejuvenate. See, when I do my readings, when tarot readers do their readings, they do need a break because, see, they're tapping into other people's energy. And I'm going to tell you, it drains them. It drains tarot readers. So that's why I don't come on. Look, I can't do back to back. Like most of these tarot readers on YouTube, they're doing back to back readings. And honestly, to tell you the truth, God does not give back to back information like that. Even God said take a break. But when you're taking people's money and they are expecting something, then the thing is you are letting basically you're letting them control you because you are taking, the tarot readers are taking money. Because them clients are expecting you. Some of them are expecting what you say, when you say it, and all that. But they're expecting it, bam, right then and there. Even tarot readers need a break because they are tapping into other people's energy. Basically is what I'm saying. So, I believe y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah, I believe y'all get what I'm trying to say anyway. But this is about a relationship. Yeah, you get burnt out in relationships. Like I said, whatever you are going through if you are in a relationship or if you're single. Like I said, you're working every day, going to school. All that. Y'all know what y'all doing. So, point blank straight up, take a break. Okay. Now you have being guarded. Okay, some of you are lonely because you are aloof. You're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. And so, those of you that feel like you're fated to be alone, actually you are. For some of you, you are lonely because you're being guarded. You don't want to let nobody in. That's understandable too. You can't let everybody in your energy. And your energy will let you know. When it's time for you to open up and let others in, God will let you know. So talk to God about everything in your life. That's your Father. He wants you to come to Him and talk to Him. Tell Him what you want. Tell Him what you want. You might be hearing within yourself, what do you want? What do you want? That's God asking you, what do you want? But you're not going to get it right then and there. More likely, you're not going to get it right then and there. You have to wait. Okay? Just like He waiting on you to turn to Him, you got to wait on Him. Okay? Some of you are trying to change someone. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. You cannot change nobody. You can't, excuse my expression, but you can't change a housewife you cannot change a hoe into a housewife. A hoe, male or female. You cannot change them. They have to be the ones to want to change. So you have to stop being so controlling and trying to change someone. If you do not like what that person is doing or how that person is treating you. If it's something that you don't like, then you need to tell them that it's time for y'all to go y'all separate ways. Either you stay there and take the bullshit, or you leave. Just like I said, take your left hand and take your right hand. You have a choice. You have a choice. The left hand, okay, do you want left? Do you want to stay there and continue learning lessons over and over and over and over again and lose everything? Do you want left or do you want right? What is the right? The right is righteous. Who's righteous? God. So, when you get tired of accepting being on a losing streak, there's only one thing left, and that's right. So you're going to move to right. You're going to move to right. When you're tired of learning the same lessons over and over and over again and losing shit, you're going to end up going right. So, you sit down and think. Open your hands. Look at your left hand and say, left, do I want to keep learning the same lessons over and over and over and over and over again and lose everything? Am I ready to accept right? Am I ready to go the right way? You'll see. But right is righteous. It's God. God is righteous. But some of you are scared of failure. You're scared that you're going to make a mistake if you go right. God is the only one that is perfect. He don't expect you to be perfect. When you make a mistake, He forgives you for that mistake. Just ask Him. Just ask Him. God, please forgive me. But if you went back to a certain situation, say like you separated from somebody and you went back to that situation, it will be much worse. because God is trying to really open your mind, open your heart to let you know that was the wrong choice for you. And when you and when you get hurt bad enough, when you go right again, you're gonna stay there. And look. Go with me on this, because the energy is quickly changing. It's like water, it just runs. So just go with me, okay? So now, what I say might have something to do with it, with the cards. It might not. I don't know. Just go with it, okay? The energy, the energy keep changing. But so anyway, changing. So yeah, so that works in with changing them. You know, because changing someone, maybe y'all did split up and you went back to that person, trying to change them, trying to continue to change them. However the story fits, work with it. So that's the moral of that to me. Okay? You know, so you trying to change someone, you can't do that. You either stay where you are with them and continue learning your lessons over and over and over, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, and you end up losing shit. You done already lost, because that person is just abusing you. You done already lost that. But you want to stay there and try to change them. You can't do that. So you either want to go right, you either want to go left, or you want to go right. So there. Now, okay, love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. I don't think I need to ask y'all that. You're loving this person too much. You're loving your person too much. I'm not saying that they don't deserve to be loved, but you love them more than they love you, because you're trying to change them to make them love you. You can't do that. Mm-mm. You're having anxiety. Anxiety also is your problem. You are afraid to get close to people, to someone. You're scared. To give the relationship a chance. The best way to know if the relationship is going to make it is ask God about it. That's the only way you'll know. If that relationship is for you. Too passive. Can't speak up. Taking the initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. You don't speak up. You don't tell this person how you feel. But what I'm feeling is this person is showering you with flowers and gifts and all that. Maybe you're in your mind you're like, why is this person doing so soon in the relationship? Giving me all this and that. But you're afraid to say something because you don't want to hurt their feelings. That's the time you need to put it in God's hands and let God handle it. Yeah. Because if it's too soon in the relationship, yeah, that person is buying your kindness for weakness. Yeah. But now I'm also getting an energy whereas some of you have been with your person for a while and your person is very special on holidays, buy you gifts and all that. But some of you don't appreciate it. Some of you don't appreciate it because you didn't get exactly what you wanted. Say like you wanted a Louis Vuitton bag. I don't see what's the fascination with that shit. I'll go to Tim you quick. But anyway, maybe they bought you a fake Louis Vuitton bag. Some of y'all, you don't mind letting them know. But some of y'all don't say nothing. Because you're afraid to say what you feel. Maybe you're afraid to tell them don't get you don't get you no gift and all that. But you know what? I'm seeing something like that happening. For some of y'all don't do that because y'all, don't want to hurt the person's feelings. But I'm also seeing that someone is saying this. No, that's what you're thinking. Yeah. That's what you're thinking. That if you spoke your mind to this person, that this person will take it in a negative way. Let me tell you something. If they did, then you know what you just did? You peeped that motherfucker. That's what you did. You peeped his ass. Mm-hmm. Because you know he trying to get you right where he wants you, or she wants you, so they can take full blast advantage of you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you need to stop being passive. Say what the fuck you feel. If that motherfucker gets mad and get all upset and bent out of shape, it's because you caught on to this person's intentions towards you. They just wanted to get you to the point where you'll be head over heels in love with them or whatever, and they could take full advantage of you. That's how people get caught. So, oh, you know what? God dang. In my mind's eye, see, I told you the energies just, Lord, I need to control that. Okay, this says too passive. See, my third eye was showing me something else. So still go with that, what I just said. Now, this card is saying too passive. No. Bam. The energy really do switch up. So this person is, oh, okay. See, that's why I try not to pay too much attention to the words on the card. Okay. And I try to look at the picture. Okay, it says too passive, but it says take initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. I'm going to stick with what I just told y'all. I'm going to stick with what I just told y'all. So evidently, that was the message right there. Okay. Damn, I've been did more talking, trying to explain than I with you all. Okay. Tolerating abuse. Some of y'all are tolerating the abuse. This is why you are being burnt out. You're under stress. And now you're being guarded. All because of the simple fucking fact you're trying to change them to what you want them to be. Alright? Yeah. Some of you, okay, taking the initiative. Okay, not my type. You're not open to different types of people. I can understand that. You don't want everybody. You don't want nobody toxic in your life. So you have to uh you have to um choose. You have to make sure that the people that you come in contact with, that they're not toxic. They're not on drugs. They're not alcoholics. They you got to make sure that they are not bringing any toxicity in your energy. Different types of people, all kinds of people have toxicity. Actors, all type of people have. There's different types of all people. Um, be open to different types of people. Okay. Yeah. Look, I will be careful. I will be really, really careful. You have to be really, really careful. You also gotta test the people that comes into your life. You have to test them. You know? Yeah. So the best thing, put it in God's hands. I'm not going to stop saying it. You got to put your whole life in God's hands, honey. That's what you got to do. Some of you are hiding your feelings from your person. You're hiding your feelings from this person, but also walking away from them because you don't want to admit your feelings because you're too afraid to show them. So somebody in their life, you're being guarded. They are being guarded. You are being guarded. Somebody in your life, if somebody in your life has hurt you to the point where you just say, just as I say, you just say fuck it, and you walk away before you get hurt. So what does that tell y'all? What you need to do is go into seclusion and work on yourself and heal. That's what that tells you all. That's what that tells you. That's what you need to do. If this is how you are feeling, yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to do that. Some of you are pregnant. I'm also seeing that some of you already have children. And it is hard. Life is kind of hard for you. And maybe having another baby is harder. I don't know, but some of you are pregnant. Some of you are getting ready to have a baby. And you feel like love sucks. Maybe this is why, not maybe. Maybe your person, okay, have a change of feelings. Maybe the baby's father left. Y'all split up and all that. But like I said, for some of you, this is your person trying to sucker you in to have his baby. You have his baby, and then he end up ghosting you. Yeah. That's why I say, if you're too passive, if you're getting any kind of negativity when you speak your mind about your person, if they turn out to be angry or something because you're calling them out, and you're calling them out, this is all they have for you anyway. This is all they have for you anyway. To get you pregnant. They wanted you to fall in love with them. They want you to fall in love with them. You want to fall in love with them, or you are in love with them. And now you're pregnant. Like I said, you're walking away. They walked away or they are walking away. Some of them are really hiding their feelings because they're scared. And they are afraid. What they're afraid of, I don't know. I really, really don't know. Some of y'all are tolerating abuse from your person and you're pregnant. And some of you, okay, your person may be playing a victim. Your person may be playing the victim. See, you're neglecting yourself. You're not neglecting yourself, maybe because the person walked out of your life. I mean, not maybe because the person walked out of your life. Some of you are feeling like you need to be rescued. The only one that can rescue you is God. You may be being cold to your person, or your person may be being cold to you. The reason why they're being cold to you, or you being cold to them, is because they have a drug addiction or alcohol addiction. So, like I said, love is the answer. Does that person love you? Do they love you? Do they love you? You want to try to change them? And this is what they do? You want to try to change them? You want to get them some help? The only one that can help them is them. That's why I say, do you want to go left or do you want to go right? Do you want to continue going left, learning lessons over and over and over and over and over and over, no matter how many times? But the thing is, you're the one that's losing. You are the one that's losing, not them. They are the only ones that can change from being addicted on the drugs, alcohol, or whatever it is. You know, what I just got is bulimic. Somebody is a bulimic. Somebody is bulimic. Somebody is addicted to their weight because they have been really criticized about their weight. They don't love their self enough to tell this jackass to go to hell. That's another addiction. Also, the energy that I'm getting is somebody is taking some kind of recipe that's making them really, really, really lose weight and be skinny. Everybody can't be trying other people's recipes. I'm starting to hear about this Japanese recipe that make people lose weight, and you see all them Chinese people real tall and bulimic like. Now I don't know if that's AI or what. You know, I never seen, Chinese people that tall nor skinny like that either. But I don't think, I believe it's AI, and then again, I don't believe it's AI. But the only person that can change is that person. If this is the medication that you are taking, if this is the recipe that you are taking, I'm hearing you're putting your own self in danger. Because if you are losing weight that fast and you have no kind of muscle around them bones to protect them bones, that's not good. And to have the muscles around your organs, that's not good. you need to stop taking that recipe and start eating. But most and foremost, what you need to do is you need to ask God to help you with your weight. Number 2, stop taking that recipe. Do not use that recipe again. Yeah, I be seeing that. I'm like, whoa. But like I said in Aries and air signs reading, God made everybody a certain size for a for a reason. He don't want everybody to be thin bone skinny. He don't want everybody to be really big. He made different sizes. You need to learn to accept yourself. Go and listen to, I don't know which one it is, but go and listen to my two recent readings about what's blocking you with air signs and fire signs. Go listen to those readings and see what I have said about, God make everybody a certain size for a certain reason. Okay? Just listen to those readings. Yeah. So somebody is addicted to, somebody is bulimic. Somebody is bulimic if somebody is taking medication to make them lose, a recipe and or medication to lose weight. But somebody is also addicted to drugs. Do you want to go left or do you want to go right? It's your choice. Okay, some of y'all, retreating. Some of you are retreating. Yeah. Your fear of being hurt made you go into retreat. You need to get back out there. No, you don't need to get back out there. Not right now. You don't need to get back out there. You need to put the situation in God's hands. That's what you need to do. Lone wolf. But you know what? You're making excuses. You're making excuse. Okay. I'm hearing this is the person that's addicted to something. Yeah, you're making excuses. You may be making excuse, whatever it is that you're making some excuses on something. I'm gonna leave it at that. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work out. Making excuses in your relationships, why your relationship won't work. or this is what your person is saying, that you are making excuses. Tell them, no the fuck I ain't. I'm telling your black ass the truth. The motherfucking ass truth. Well, what the fuck I want to make an excuse for? But anyway, lone wolf, are you really a loner? Or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? You know, like I always said, you have to get hurt in order to learn. That's the only way you are going to learn. That's the only way you are going to learn. So, when you get hurt one time, you're not going to want to get hurt again. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Okay. I'm back, people. I'm getting ready to end the reading, okay? Let me get a few more, okay? Let me see. Some of you singles, okay, I saw two very, I don't know. Too soon or very soon, I don't know. Procrastinate. Some of you procrastinate in the relationship. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. So what I'm feeling is some of y'all playing games. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody's playing games. You making a person wait. If it's a good thing, you're gonna fuck around and find out something. Too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Don't constantly be around your person too much. You have to miss your person sometimes. You know what I mean? Your person gotta go to work and all this and that. But for some of you may go to work with your person. No. That is being really clingy to that person. So, some of you are too attached to your person. Oh, wow. Oh, I see why you're too attached to your person. Because you're scared they're going to be cheating. Hey. That's why you're too attached. That's why you're too attached to this person. You're jealous. You're scared they're going to leave you. You're scared of being alone. Hard to get. Some of you are playing really hard to get. And like I said, you're procrastinating, don't fuck around and find out, okay? Because if that's a good person, yeah, you're gonna fuck around and find out. Yep, you're gonna fuck around and find out. Some of y'all, it's just about lust. That's all it is. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Some of y'all be comparing your person to your ex. Comparing your person to the next person and all that. And some of you want to stay stuck. You want to stay stuck because you feel like there is no good ones out here. All the good ones, there are good ones on earth, but you have to ask God which one is for you. Which one is your divine masculine? Which one is your divine feminine? You know, you really have to talk to God about that. Okay. Yeah. Some of you are losing yourself. You feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you not being yourself, not being you. Not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Stop being so damn phony. That's what that's all about. Some of y'all too needy. Being needy, like you're being too needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. You're needing that. You need to be independent. You know. Okay, I'm getting ready to close this out. Stop being judgmental too. Some of y'all expect too much expectation. Some of y'all expect too much from someone. From your person. Whoever this resonates for. I'm also getting with this card. Some of you are rushing a relationship. Some of you are rushing a relationship. Fear of loss. That's where that cheating, that's being with this person 24 hours a day because you fear that that person is going to cheat on you. You're scared you're going to lose that person. Maybe you may be chasing this person, or the person is chasing you. Always stalking you, maybe. And some of you are taking risks. Taking a risk. I don't know what it is that you're taking a risk on. Only you know that. Take what fits and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, these are the last cards I'm going to get, and I'm going to close it out. Yeah. If some of you feel like you're unloved, you feel like love sucks, you feel like the connection, you all are not compatible. Some of y'all are not giving enough time to the connection, to the relationship. So, I'm going to leave it there, Earth signs, and you all have a blessed day, and try to work on them blocks, okay? Try to work on yourselves. If you feel like the relationship is not going to work, like I said, look at your hands. Look at your hands. What is the left? Do you want to continue to learn the same lessons over and over and over and fuck around and lose everything? Or do you want to walk into that right hand? Do you want, I'm just saying,
Tear up your car insurance bill and try this instead. I used to let them raise my car insurance every year until I found this huge loophole that insurance companies don't want you to know about. I was paying over $150 for car insurance. It sucked.
If I continue to do this, I ain't doing nothing but learning, keep learning the same damn thing over and over and over and over, and I still ain't got shit. I'm lost.
Let's see if you can beat my $38.
Look at it like that. Smack yourself with your right hand and say, be like, but I want what's right.
Zero DUIs in the last 5 years.
So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put everything in my right hand. You know, get your own creative thing about the situation. But this is my creative thing about my situation that I'm learning. You know, when I look at my left hand,
Jessica from Baltimore, perfect record, was paying $180 a month for 15
what
years.
I lost, I have already learned from that situation. That's why them motherfuckers had to go. They had to go. Go. I look at my right hand and I'm like, yeah, you know, I like this right here.
You're already paying too much, and their shareholders
I like this. I'm going right here. And that's where I'm staying. No, that's how I look at some things.
You'll reach my website,
you know,
where you just fill out an
but
application. It takes about 5 minutes.
You all
It'll ask for your zip
have a
code,
great day,
about your vehicle, and some other information.
a blessed
Then it
day,
will show you what you qualify for.
and
Maryland drivers with zero
I'll
DUIs
come
can save
back
up to
with
$610
another
per
Goddess
year.
Taya.
Here's
We'll
what most
come
people
back
don't know. Own your home, you're a premium
later
lead. Multiple vehicles,
with
they want
another
you to get more.
reading
Currently
when
insured,
she
you're
has
exactly their
felt,
target. Have all
feels
three.
like she has
We call that
recharged.
the Triple Crown
And
customer.
it might
The
take her
bundling
a
can
day
amplify your savings. My
to
brother-in-law's a
recharge,
homeowner in Annapolis and was paying
you know.
$250 monthly for 2 vehicles. He applied
So
through my
she
site and found the same
may
coverage
get
for
to the water
$65.
signs tomorrow.
Think about how much money he saves
Okay.
per year.
But she may do
Here's the insider
some mini
secret. Insurance
reads
companies have been exposed for
later on the day. It
overcharging
depends on how
Maryland
she feels.
residents. Right now, you can take
Okay,
advantage of this
so
opportunity.
Goddess Taya
Once they meet their quota,
will be back at
those
you
rates disappear. I've seen this cycle for 30 years. It's happening right now.
when
They're
the
counting on customer
time
inertia.
is
People who
right.
keep paying
Okay,
without checking. We call them
but
sleepers.
you all work
Customers
on those
overpaying for
blocks
years.
and
Don't be a sleeper.
pay
The
attention
service
to
is
that
free.
right
You
hand.
visit the site, answer basic
Pay attention
questions,
to that
and
right
complete the
hand
application.
and pay attention
5
to that
minutes
left
to know if
hand
you are overpaying.
and
If you're a Maryland driver with
weigh them out.
DUIs, you can save up to 80%.
Weigh them out.
You're not begging, you're telling them to recalculate.
Bye, y'all.